Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another GT Sport drift setup. Now, we've had no update for this game this month, so it's actually given me a chance to go back and try some cars out that for whatever reason I never tried before. The first one that I actually landed on was this, which is the Dodge Viper GTS. Now, I did the SRT 10 back in update 1.27, I think it was, something like that, when that first came out, and it was a great car, so as soon as I saw this one I thought I had to give it a go. I'm sure a lot of you would have already tried this one out. Like I say, it's a little bit odd that I never actually gave it a go in the first place. But I must say, I'm really pleased with this build. And the fact is that the car is so easy to use. It really reminds me of the 350Z. It's almost like a lot of the steering input is almost done for you, and the car just loves to hold a slide. Fingers crossed you guys absolutely love this build as well. But like I always say, use the settings that I'm going to give you as a base. Obviously, everyone has their own style within GT Sport when it comes to drifting, so play around with it until you're comfortable with it. Everything I am going to give you today, though, is exactly what I'm using, and it's also what I use to record this video, and it's definitely working for me. So this is what I ended up coming up with. With the power level, I've taken it to level 4 there, and all the way to the top at 168%, and that's going to leave you 754 brake horsepower. There's still a little bit more there to give, so feel free to play around with that if you do want a little bit more power. Weight reduction wise, I've taken that to level 3 there and dropped it to 91%, and that's going to leave you 1,427 kilograms. Traction control is set to 0. I've got comfort hard tyres both front and rear. The brake balance for this build is set to -3. I've gone for 70 on the ride height on the front and 75 on the back. Natural frequency on the front is set to 1.75 and 1.6 on the rear. Anti-roll bar on the front is set to 7, and on the rear I have had to firm this one up a little bit and set that to 6. The compression and rebound remained the same there at 60, 60 and 90 and 90. Camber angle on the front I've set to 3, and on the rear I've set to 1. I've got a toe angle set out on the front at 0.4 and in 0.2 on the back. Downforce you can't adjust on this one. With the differential, I've got that set to fully customised. I have adjusted this as well, so it's set to 10, 50 and 40. And with the transmission, again, it's set to fully customised. I've got the max speed set to 174. I can't remember if I played with the gearing or not, but I'll leave this on screen now so you could just copy it down and make sure you got the same settings as me. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. On a bit of a side note, if you do like the livery that's on the car, it is actually one that I've designed myself, and it is available to everyone through my gallery on my profile within GT Sport. If you do want to search for it, my username on PlayStation is Fish Frenzy, and it should be pretty self-explanatory from there. As always, I'm going to leave you with some more footage of me just messing around with the car. Just before I go though, don't forget to subscribe, like and use that comment section down below if you want to get in contact with me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.